In this segment, we're going to cover removing the rear brake pads and the rear caliper mounting brackets. Once the caliper's off, the brake pads are just slide down in and they sit in a channel. They just slide down in and fit in this channel. They have the same style bimetallic springs that are mounted in on the plates, and they provide tension on the pad to keep them tight and from vibrating. And you can just slide them out the side or lift them straight up. And pay attention to which pad came out of which location, the inboard and outboard. And these are equipped with the silencers that are on the back of the pad. As you see, they slide right off. And we want to make sure and keep those because we'll have to clean them and reuse them. Some of the brake pad kits, replacement pads, come with new silencers. A lot of them don't, so you want to make sure you save the old ones and reuse them if you need to. The inboard one comes out, and that's got that warning tab that's mounted on there that starts screeching when your brake pads get low, as that's what happened in this case as well. As you can see with the clip on there, it's different than the other brake pad because of the addition of the clip, but it also uses a different type of silencer. And the reason for that being is the piston on one side of the caliper applies brake pressure there, and on the other side it's applied by these two kind of horseshoe shaped device that's built onto the caliper, and that's how it clamps on the other side. And by free pivoting back and forth on the caliper mounting brackets, it can provide even tension, but it's providing tension from the center of the piston on the back side, so the silencer is located primarily in the center, whereas the silencer is broad and spread out on the outboard pad. You can see the contact marks where it applies the tension from the outer portion of the pad. And that's just how the caliper is designed, and that's why the difference of the sound plates or the isolators are on there are shaped differently. So you want to make sure you get the right isolator on the right pad because how they contact, if you've got them mixed up, they're not going to work correctly. Okay, once we've got the brake pads out, that pretty much concludes the removing the brake pads portion of the brake pads and caliper removal. Please watch our next segment and we'll cover the second half on removing the caliper mounting brackets.